All right, I cannot end this without asking you or me explaining to you who is an architect. Who is an architect? Architects are creatives who designs not only buildings but structures that are able to last with the test of time. They are creatives who put their initiatives into play to be able to express the minds of an individual or a client. You know, when you tell an architect, I want my room as big as this. I want my front to have two pillars, one hanging, one shooting out. These are creatives. He's noting it down, and it's called a brief. After noting it down, he goes to the system, begins to think, begins to know. From the drawing, he knows whether these structures are workable. I'm not talking about architects who just design flying buildings and cannot explain how to build it. But if you are truly a creative and a good designer, you can be able to know if the structure you are designing, if the building process will be difficult, if the building process will be possible at all, and from the drawing you already know how to go about the structure. That is why it's very important for an architect to be involved in your. Some people prefer if an architect does the drawing, let him build the house. But it's not totally like that. Some architects are not grounded in field works such as buildings, constructions. Some architects are just office architects. Some of us who are architects who embarked on structural and field works were trained by seasoned engineers. We were able to, let me use myself as an example. I'm an architect. I was trained by a seasoned engineer from my year one to the final year of my school. So I came out, stayed under him for 2 years, and then moved on my own. I still work for him as a company, but on a contract basis. So some architects are office architects. So not all architects are architects that go to that knows about building. So you don't go giving out your building to all architects, but majority of architects now knows a lot about structures. One of the reasons, let me tell you, is because many of you cannot and will not be able to pay architects. When you are told to pay 500K for a duplex or 400K for a duplex, you will hardly pay. So, for them to be able to survive in a country like Nigeria, you have to go and find yourself a seasoned architect, a seasoned engineer who you will have to stay under with your idea about structures and an idea about designs. You can cope easily and be able to adapt with construction process. So many engineers, civil engineers, are also now architects. So that's Nigeria for, but in a civilized environment and society, an architect is an architect. A civil engineer is a civil engineer. A structural, mechanical, electrical engineer is a mechanical engineer. So, but in our cases right now, you find out that many architects can build, which is encouraging for you to be able to build, express those things that you have designed for them to come to life. And it gives us joy to see structures that we design come to life. So, architects bring buildings, designs that are imaginary, they bring it to life. And also in the construction process, they also bring it to life. Whatever you have in your mind, you just talk to the architect, he brings it to life. They are visionaries, they are imaginative thinkers, they are creatives, they are wonderful people that God have placed for you to have a structural and an aesthetically sound building. And I'm one of them. Thank you so much. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and God bless you.